Now let's start the topic direct and indirect speech. Now, what do you mean by direct speech? Direct speech is a method of reporting someone's exact words without making any changes. When we quote the speaker's original words, we place them inside inverted commas. Very simple. Now let's understand when to use direct speech. We use direct speech to show the speaker's original words, to express the emotion, that is anger, joy, surprise, to make stories and dialogue very interesting, to report conversation exactly as it happened. Okay, now we will be understanding more detail with the help of an example. Okay, now see, this is the structure of writing direct speech, that is reporting verb plus comma plus inverted comma, open the inverted comma, exact words, close the inverted comma. Now let's understand with the help of an example. For example, उसने बोला मैं बहुत बोर हो गया. He said that I am very tired. So how to write in direct speech? He said, that is reporting verb said, comma, exact words. What he said, the exact words, that is I am tired, right? मैं बहुत बोर हो गया. तो open the inverted comma, I am tired, close the inverted comma, full stop. Understood? Any doubt till here? Now let's understand more detail with the help of an example. Statement. While using the statement, let's understand the direct speech. Like Riya said, I love music. Now Riya said, comma, again open the inverted comma. What was the exact words Riya said? I love music. That she loved music. So direct speech में क्या आएगा? I love music. Full stop. Close the inverted comma. Understood? Now similarly, example number 2, question. Wherever the question sentence comes, for example, जैसे let's say ABC has asked, where are you going? The person asking to me, where are you going, ma'am? So what will I say in the direct speech? He asked, comma, open the inverted comma, where are you going? And close the inverted comma. Understood? Now example number 3, order command. Okay, for example, the teacher said, comma, open your books. The teacher said, open in the classroom. If the teacher is telling to open your books, how will you write in the direct speech? Direct speech, the teacher said, again, as per the structure, comma, open the inverted comma, open your books. That exact words what the teacher said, open your books, and then close the inverted comma. Similarly, in the exclamation, example number 4, she said, wow, the place is beautiful. Any doubt till here? Right. Now let's understand indirect speech. Okay. An indirect speech is when we report someone's words without using the exact sentence. Simple. We do not use quotation marks and we change the sentence, pronouns and time expressions. Okay. Now let's understand with the help of a structure. Subject plus said that plus reported words. Okay. Here in indirect speech, please understand the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech, you were using the quotation marks, right? And you were using in the present tense. Okay? Like, you don't have to change the tense of the, of the person who is saying, right? Here, you have to change the tense, pronouns and the time expression according to the sentence. Okay? Now let's understand, there are important rules of indirect speech. Let's understand with the help of rule number 1. Rule number 1 is remove the quotation mark. It is very important in indirect speech, right? Quotation marks means like inverted commas. Now rule number 2, tense change, back shift rule. Okay, we call as back shift rule. Tense change means present tense ka past tense mein. I eat, so he said he ate. Okay. We will be understanding more with the help of a detailed example later. Now, rule number 3 is pronouns changes. Again, pronouns change based on subject and object of the reporting clause. Right? For example, wherever the I comes, you have to use he, she. We comes they. You comes he, she, they. My comes his or her. Okay? Now let's understand more. Again, see, it's very important. Rule number 4, very, very important. It's time words change. Okay? Now let's understand more detail. In direct speech, wherever now comes, you have to use, in indirect speech you have to use then. Okay, now let's understand with the help of an example. Simple, Ram said, I need the book now. Okay, I'm talking about a direct speech ka sentence. Now let's say Ram said, comma, ठीक है, open the inverted comma. What did he say? I need the book now. Okay, now the similar sentence, how will you writing in the indirect speech? Ram said, instead of quotation mark, instead of comma, you will be using that. Okay, THAT, that. Ram said that he needed the book then. Full stop. Understood? Similarly, let's take an example of today. In direct speech, how will the sentence be like? He said, I'm busy today. For example, I'm just taking, let's say Ravi said he's he will be very busy. Okay, so how will one write the same sentence into direct speech and indirect speech? Like, he said, comma, open the inverted comma, I am busy today. Okay, full stop, close the inverted comma. Similar sentence you will be writing, how you will be writing in indirect speech? He said that he was busy that day. Understood? Similarly for tomorrow, let's say she said the exam is tomorrow. Now in direct speech, she said that the exam was the next day. Okay? Exam is tomorrow, the exam is the next day. Okay? Now yesterday. Now how will you see the example of yesterday? Yesterday, wherever yesterday comes, in direct speech, the previous day would be there. Correct. Now yesterday, let's say he said the match was yesterday. Okay, so how will you write in direct speech? He said, comma, open the inverted comma. What did he say? The match was yesterday. Similarly, in indirect speech, how will you writing? Like, he said that the match had been the previous day. Okay, instead of was, you will be using had been. Okay, so yesterday ki jagah pe kya aayega? The previous day. So the sentence would be, he said that the match had been the previous day. Okay, now here let's make the sentence into direct speech. Here come, he said I live here. Okay, so how will be you writing in direct speech? He said, comma, open the inverted comma, I live here. Now similarly into indirect speech, he said that he lived there. Okay, here का क्या हो जाएगा? There. Understood? Now rule number 5, that is added after reporting verb. It's very simple. As you studied in rule number 1, he said after the reporting verb, instead of that means instead of comma, you people will be using that in indirect speech. Okay? Now indirect speech of different types. Let's understand different types of indirect speech. Let's say, for example, very first point, statements. Okay, now he said, again statement mein wherever comma comes, you have to use that. Okay, he said that he was happy. No, in direct ka rule number 1, no quotation mark, right? Question rules, no, that, use if or whether. For yes no question, use normal sentence order, that is no inversion. Let's understand all these rules with the help of an example. Yes no question. Now understand. See, in direct speech, she asks, do you like coffee? Now for example, Sheetal is asking, ma'am, do you like coffee? So the same sentence, how will you people write in direct speech? Sheetal asked, comma, open the inverted comma, do you like coffee? Question mark, close the inverted comma. Right? Similarly, in indirect speech, you will be not using any quotation mark. Okay? You will be writing, she asked if. Why if? Because it is a WH question. Yes or no question. Okay? Yes or no question. Somebody is asking you, right? So yes or no question में क्या आएगा? If or whether. So here you will be using she asked if I like coffee. Okay, tense change. Remember rule. Okay. Now let's understand with example number 2, WH question, that is he asked where are you going. Okay, this is a WH question. So he asked where I was going. Okay, you की जगह क्या आएगा? I. Okay. Command or orders use to plus verb. For example, direct. The teacher said open your books. See, the teacher is commanding or teacher is ordering. Okay, the teacher क्या बोल रही है? Open your books. Similarly, how you people will write in the same sentence into indirect speech? The teacher told them to open their books. Okay, your की जगह क्या आएगा? There. ठीक है? Again, instead of comma, you will be using, instead of quotation mark, you will be using to. ठीक है? Understood till here? Any doubt? Okay, let's proceed. Request. You use requested or asked plus to plus verb. Let's understand with the help of an example. He said, please help me. Okay. Now, similar sentence, how will be you writing in indirect speech? He requested. See, somebody is asking for help. He said, please help me. The similar sentence, how you people will use in indirect speech? Please क्या आता है? Request, right? So he requested me to help him. Okay. Again, the sentence would be in the past tense. ठीक है? Change the tense as it was in present tense. So you have to change into past tense. Tenses change. Okay. Remember rule. For let's say last example, exclamation. For example, use exclaim with joy, sorrow, surprise. For example, direct speech, she said, wow, it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Now, how will you write it into the indirect speech? She exclaimed. Instead of said, you will be using exclaimed with joy that it was beautiful. Understood? Any doubt? Okay? Let's proceed now. See, these are the easy examples. Okay, you can note down all these examples or you can take a screenshot. Okay, very easy examples. Okay, in case if you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay, so let's end the topic. In case if you have any doubt, please let me know.